Hello there, how are you doing, guys? Today we are going finally to start Skyrim Super Mega Ultimate Salty Shanty Edition Requiem playthrough. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? You know, the day has come. I've been talking about it. When I get a new PC and a decent microphone, I'm going to finally do a Skyrim playthrough. So yeah, I hope this is it. Because, you know, once you get it, you're kinda changing your mind, and it's not really easy to, sustain that motivation to do stuff. But I guess I will take it this time. So hopefully we'll get a complete playthrough of this game, right? It would be awesome. Also, this is of course not live recording of my voice. I'm doing it as I'm watching the footage. At this point, I just can't comprehend how, for example, Shanty is doing his stuff. He's like playing, dodging those enemies, and still, doing a perfect commentary without stuttering, as I am used to do from my previous videos. I'm sure you noticed. But yeah, if I'm doing something, I might as well do it good, right? So I'm not going to spend insane amount of time with like preparing my script or whatever, but I'll try to make it so it's at least bearable to watch and hear, Anyway, back to the game. We're of course starting Bousmer, camping in the woods, my favorite location. Can't count how many times I started this. This is literally every game I do. So yeah. Let's see what's in the bag, of course. Yeah. This ring is going to the vendor. Yep. Which brings me to the basic rules of the run. First and foremost, I can only deal damage through ranged weaponry, which are bows, of course. That would be the main thing, but along the way, I think I'll maybe do some extra restrictions. I'm still debating if I need alchemy to survive magic later on, but maybe I don't. Same with enchanting. I think I can skip enchanting altogether. Yeah, with some lucky drops and, Savior's Hide, maybe it will be possible to get some decent MR. So, I can tackle the Skulldafen, Soulcairn, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so basic setup of my mods here. Mainly it will be disabling any type of crosshair. So aiming will be a little bit more interesting. But it will be done in first person, of course, because third person kinda sucks for this. And some minor tweaks to Requiem, but not much. As you know, 2.0 wiped pretty much all the interesting choices, in my opinion, like gold weight, heck yeah, boy. Yeah, and this mod's smart training is pretty nice. It allows you to level up without worrying that you have to train your 5 points. So I nerfed it to 2 points. So, at level 10 or so, I can do some, boost of my skills. I'm still debating what skills to boost. Maybe smithing, but I'm not sure. Probably smithing, so I can get to 50 faster. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about any background noises like kids playing outside. I can't control it and I won't wait like whole day so they go away. Here I was testing if crosshair is off, which was glitched in Legendary Edition because you had to, reload the game so the changes apply when using minimal HUD. As of perks, yep. All the way archery, baby. You know, Ranger perk is pretty strong. I was actually playing 2.0 with archery to a certain point, and I just kinda rage quit my character because I was not prepared for the battle. I got pissed, and you know. But in my experience, this is very nice because you are not going to use only heavy bows at all. You just want to use light bows just because of the ranger perk. If you need speed, if you need to evade stuff, you're just going to use light bow most of the time, which is pretty nice. The thing that I'm curious about the most is if it will be possible to deal with high-end enemies with heavy bow, you know? Before you could just dodge those invisible entities with your fast movement and Dragonbone bow, so they were kinda killable. But we'll see. A game trolling me from the start. This wolf is always on the left side, but here it's now. Easy one-shot, boy. That's the main difference between 2.0 and AZ tweaks. In AZ tweaks, this wolf would take like maybe 3 shots, so it's already much harder from the beginning. Bandits would like not care about my shitty hunting bow at this point. But here I can like 3-shot them, or at least lightly armored ones. So for the stone I will choose warrior. I will kinda debate when I'm by the stones which one to choose. I was thinking lady maybe for stamina management, but yeah, it's not a big problem in 2.0. I'll just have my stews, strange meat, I will pump stamina all the way. So damage boost will be the best at this point. Depending on if I choose alchemy or enchanting, maybe I will stick by it, but if not, I guess I will take Lord, because it's the best stone in the game, basically. So in Vanilla Rec there's not much, you know, customization to your character when it comes to race and divines and stones, which is a shame. But on the other hand, you know, choice is kinda obvious. I'm using Bosmer because, you know, better stamina, not better bow damage even. I don't even remember what Vanilla Rec has in store for Bosmer. But even if not strictly combat abilities, their racial is kinda OP, as you will see shortly. Those 3 wolves here are a bitch. Now in the beginning, like AZT or even Vanilla Rec, it's not easy to kill them when you just started out. Maybe if you have a sword and you dodge, then you have some potions, it's kinda easy. But for only bow, it's, you know, it's a suicide, basically. Even if you can one-shot them, one will get to you at least, and you don't have a bow, which doesn't break, right? So I gotta be careful here. And here we can see 3 wolves, and one just got wrecked. So yeah, the strat here is to pacify them by using a spell, which I of course failed. And then you can use your bow and safely one-shot them. But I guess I lost my bow, like an idiot. So I got to buy a new one, yay! That was also bullshit, right? I thought you have to have your bow equipped. And, you know, in your hands, if it has to break. And I had just it on my back, so Yeah, thanks again, Requiem.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it?
Yeah, that next thing will be fixed.
Was as big
It's
as
because
a
my NPC waiter mod, which changes the weight and height of NPCs, it's Skyproc based, and for some reason it borked my NPCs anyway, so not a biggie. Bye bye my ring. Shit. Yeah. 198. Fuck my life, but I need to get this. I might have restarted the game because
It was a dragon.
that was a total bullshit losing this bow. But I guess I will roll with that. Also regarding any deaths, I guess I won't cut stuff out, so this will be mainly uncut playthrough. You know, for your immersion. But if it will get like super long, or I will do some super boring stuff, I guess I cut it out. But I'm not sure I will even grind any of this stuff. Yeah, so here's the strat, you just kill them like that. And the second one won't care. This is very good. So 3 sneak attacks, 3 shots, no risk. I was mainly using it on this pack in my playthroughs, or on the mammoths, of course. But I just thought, yeah, saber cuts? Heck yeah. It's kind of out of the jail free card, you know? If you can press the key before Sabercat demolishes you. But that's the thing with such kind of powers. You can use it only once a day, so most often you just forget you have it, or you just want to save it for the perfect occasion, and then you'll die, forgetting you had the power, so it feels bad. I guess I just have to get used to it. And here I'm just looking for the third wolf, I have no idea where it is. So I guess I'll just go to kill the guy guarding Ember Shard. Oh. Yeah, new strat, boys. Wolf will kill it.
Ain't this a surprise?
Get fucked. I don't think I'll be looting much stuff, like loot every possible piece of gear to sell it to level speech, as of now. Because later on I'll get an opportunity to do that. Won't spoil you here, but it will happen in the next episode. But anyway, I will still try to avoid that. That's not very good to like loot the whole dungeon then crawl back to the city. It's not very mandatory. And I won't be leveling smithing the traditional way. So, you know, recycling every piece of shit I get. And then craft, and then recycle again. So I'm hoping for like first 30 levels just to train it. Get some gold and train it. And then maybe collect some weapons to temper them to get to 50. And from 50 it's basically instant 100 if you play it right. Yeah, so the next stop will be Whiterun most likely. And I'll craft some bestials too. Yay! Normally it's OP and I wouldn't use it much, but as we're playing pure archery, I guess it's kinda mandatory to get this. else we're going to struggle with our stamina.
Well, one of us has
Well,
to.
I might have done alchemy to get stamina potions, but you know, I just don't like alchemy. I like to avoid it. Selling books because I can't read anyway. Yeah, not sure if I should skip all the buying and selling, but that means a lot more editing, I guess. I don't know. I kinda don't care, to be honest. Doesn't it? Yeah, so last step to getting our stew ready. Pre-salmon right here. Also, I'm using JK's Skyrim Light to improve my settlements. Because, you know, screw this if you don't have access to a smelter or like cooking pot. For example, I don't think there's a single cooking pot in Falkreath, which is kind of fucking stupid. So I'm not sure if I remember correctly, this mod fixes that too. Yep, I need more jugs. So for now we're just gonna eat this and farm some more. Even at this point I could tackle Ember Shard, but it's not really safe only with hunting bow. I would feel much more comfortable having like some heavy bow, maybe orcish,
Take a look.
because you can get some pretty bad RNG sometimes and get like full orcish bandits here. So yeah, that would suck.
We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
This is not Dead is Dead,
Tail's going bad.
but that doesn't mean I will just blindly rush into danger. I would like to avoid death if I can. So I will play it safely when possible. I guess I will keep Death Counter or something. It's kinda boring right now because of all the preparation. Yeah, but you know, every playthrough is boring in the beginning, right? You just have to farm some things, kill wolves and stuff. And watch my stamina while sprinting. This is pretty insane. If you got used to AZ tweaks, you won't see that in the beginning. Maybe only if you have very nice gear, you are leveled up in stamina. So even if you have a bestial stew in AZT, it doesn't mean you have unlimited stamina. You still pretty much have to be careful. But here, you know, you can shoot all day basically. Boom, headshot. I'm sorry if it annoys you. I'll try to do it less often. Maybe. Yeah, I was looking for an eagle to shoot it down, but no sight. So, now we should be safe to stroll into Whiterun. Nothing interesting will happen, I guess, so I will shut up. Yeah, I tried some shots from the side here to get a little practice.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield sister.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor, and we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Gervaska. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes, and if you go to him, good luck.
Look at this dude. He's fucking huge. Yeah, so that's the mod which changes the height of NPCs. But as I told you, I will get rid of that. Because the next sim, at least it happens for vanilla NPCs which are not
Just north by the Laureate
altered by any other mod.
coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey. But you were gone longer than usual.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. You looking for a beating?
Meh.
The woods in danger too?
I think you need like 12 in speech to get that. I'm not sure. Or 10? Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, I'm a bit too lazy to get rid of loading screens, which are pretty short in general. Only this Whiterun one is a bit longer, so I hope you forgive me. I'm just doing a safety save.
Pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords.
I had it once happen or twice. When I was entering Whiterun, it just froze my game. It was super rare, but it happened, so I'm just taking a precaution. And I will save before exiting Whiterun,
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
so you know, so it's an extra precaution if I die outside. And I will reset it from the previous save, so from the city. Again, she's huge. Come on.
If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading.
If you were getting in from my farm,
We Nords are strong.
But then I'm an elf, right? I should be small.
A good head for business too.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
See you.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Later on I will craft them, I guess, but for now we just have to buy them.
Do come back.
foolish old. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
What of my son? I know your family's honor is important.
You tried murder. My sap, he fed his entire family. I tracked it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but
See what happens with this mod? There's a workaround if you just set the weight back,
I can't stop now. And I
but you just have to do this on every NPC, so fuck that, right?
get the sword on my own. If you find that sword,
I'm just gonna actually install another NPC mod in the next one, kinda altering appearance of all the female NPCs, but I will get rid of this randomizer.
What would you have me do then? Nothing? My lord, please.
That's a cool looking sword.
Well, that explains why the
I think that's 2.0 change to enchant visuals. Fuck.
So, you were at Helgen. You... By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, it's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains, be careful.
View that as a provocation. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
Here, there is... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to
serve
these
Jarl, but-
dragons and...
Oh,
rules.
sorry.
Blah 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 blah. I'm not going to spend much time here, I guess. Just take my gold and go for the next adventure.
So angry, he hardly stand it. Father promised me a new
Farengar,
days ago.
I think I found someone who can help you with your
To make a dress
dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl... Yes. Well, when I say fet, straight to the... I, go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet. No... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
The thing that you get more gems in 2.0 is nice for smithing too, I guess. Because on 50 you could make shitload
You know, if you've got
of jewelry.
you should join the
Anything we can
Mages
use to
College
fight
in
this
Wizard.
dragon.
But I don't know, I'm just selling them for now.
We need it quickly, before it's too late.
If you got orcish smithing,
Of course, Jarl,
you can just anyway smack that smithing to the top. So here I'm just for the cupboards, which can contain up to like 250 gold if you're lucky. Yeah, and comparing to AZ Tweaks, cupboards have like 0 gold in AZT, but on the other hand, end tables can have a lot of gold if you roll it right. But it's not that common, so overall you're getting much less gold in AZT. Yeah, and there's another example, like you join the companions in AZT, and then you can loot all the goblets, plates, jugs, and if you sell them, you will get very nice amount of gold. So, you know, that's a trade-off. Also, apple pies are pretty damn good. I would compare the regen you get out of them to like Bestial Stew in the same mod. So, you know, it's a nice alternative, and food is very important there. So, still you're getting nice stuff from these low-level locations you can do early on. Right now I think I'm going to join the companions, and I'm not using Enhanced Skyrim Factions mod, so we will be limited to 4 quests to the total quest line, I think. But I won't rush it, of course. I mean, since divines aren't much of a choice, or they're not interesting, then I will surely take the werewolf eventually to get my bonuses.
Oh, I'm just a servant.
Yeah, again, in AZT it's much more interesting, because Kynareth is allowing you to be a werewolf, so that's a nice choice. But you know, other divines are also interesting, so
You're not truly
becoming a werewolf
considering her.
isn't such an obvious choice. Also because silver damage is insane versus werewolves, and undeads and stuff.
But perhaps this isn't the
So
time.
if you are one,
I've never even
you're going
heard
to
of a
get wrecked
suicider.
much more easily.
Sometimes the famous come
Yeah, I guess I will
once,
include a timestamp
men and women
to
come
skip
us.
this all shit.
It makes no difference.
Nothing happened since I entered Whiterun, really. Just,
And there
you know,
are.
getting my gold, getting my quests.
How are you in battle, girl? That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Also, I'm not using Minor Arcana. So at this point I just hope that 2.0 has fixed this issue. When Forecast gives you like, clear the vampire hideout as the first mission.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me. So
Yeah,
can see
I will
the ball.
swing you with my bow,
Don't
sure.
worry, I can take it. All right, you've had enough.
She might just make it.
Not bad. Next time
That was
don't
the
be
most
so
retarded
easy.
fight.
You might just make it.
Wow.
Here's my sword.
Anyway, there's a bug. If you don't equip your melee weapon when you start this, he will just charge at you and you will die. So, lucky for me, I had this dagger saved. Yeah, and usually you can just milk your one-handed skill pretty nicely.
I'm guessing you're the
Sometimes,
around here.
you know, you can just smack at him till he's low HP,
My wife is
and you can easily get to
done.
15 one-handed from like 5. But yeah, since I used ranged, I guess
My poor
I
friend
don't get to
Soren still
have that
must
boost.
be praised.
I'm also hunting for Orcish bow, but strangely enough, since 2.0 hit, I don't think I ever saw Orcish bow in the shop. It seems much more rare now, so I don't know what's up with that. They apparently fixed Elven bow not showing up, so it has a potential to show up now. But come on, Orcish man. It was basically guaranteed in a previous version. Yeah, whatevs. I think there's one guaranteed location of Orcish bow in the Reach. Or no, New Riften. There's a Riften watchtower with a couple of Orc marauders, and there's an Orcish bow at the top of the tower.
If you wish.
But this is pretty risky, to be honest.
Good to see you made it up here.
You can have
This one?
a cybercat chasing you or a big spider.
Don't let Vilkas catch
There's a location with 2 random spawns, I think. Also, the journey itself can be risky.
Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting.
So,
Day when you and I are on
I just like to avoid it. I'm sure I will find the decent bow soon enough.
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood. Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
And I will push him around and run here so it's faster.
They challenge us to be our... The quarters
And please God, no vampires. Thank you very much.
I hope we keep you. All right, so here you are. Hey, watch it. We've got
I'm sure they
to
fixed
wipe
that,
the hold.
right?
Bloodsuckers, vampires. Take every precaution.
Hmm.
One bite and you could end up as one of them.
Well then, I guess I'm just gonna take care of it. Heck
Not
yeah.
spare them your blade.
Piece of shit. Fuck this. Fuck this shit, guys. This is the price I pay for not having mods in my game. But, as there are 4 quests in the whole quest line, I guess I will become werewolf much more later. Challenge accepted, I guess.
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them is going to take your place?
Some of them might try. That's not what I
At least I will get some early gold for my expenses.
get themselves killed.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like 1 coin pouch and 2 cupboards and some chests with animal skins.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Which? The mutton or the vegetable?
Yeah, I forgot the bonuses of the stone, so I'm gonna check this. 20%. That's pretty nice. That's pretty dope, actually. The only question remains if Lord will be mandatory stone in my case. But that is going
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
towards the endgame content.
I might. Take a look.
Yay. Nice bow, bro. Also a huntsman who will not buy animal skins. Are you kidding me? Same goes for Farengar. He's so stoked about dragons, but he doesn't care. You have dragon bones and that kind of stuff.
Got some good pieces.
He'll just ignore it.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Yes, and there we go. There we go. Dwarven bow, ladies and gents. Let's go. Orcish would be better. Also you can see Elven there, but it's too expensive. And by the time I load it again to do a second episode, it will be gone. So rip. But heavy one is much more preferred at this point. Even my hunting bow deals pretty nice damage, so I don't have to worry if I have to run and shoot. And now a little save before I go out. With that, I can take care of those 2 bandits right next to a Whiterun city. It should be pretty easy. I just have to be careful not to get wrecked by this archer, because archers, you know. With Dwarven bow it should be one shot, easy. Well, this guy shouldn't detect me, so I guess it's another enemy nearby? What the fuck? Yeah, there's a bear. Shit. And this is when you swap your weapon. Light bows for the win in that situation. See, she's running away. I don't think I disabled, you know, fearful enemies, or rather enabled fearless enemies. I might wanna do that, because it makes game easier and more annoying if you have that on. And of course now I'm going to get cocky and try to take on that bear. Well, I think I stand a chance. If I sneak attack twice or something, it should be easy. So yeah, why not? Why not? I just can't miss this one. Yeah. And there we go. Same position. And fuck your shit. See, this is fucking broken in this game. Run away, run away. I just deserve to die at this point. Instead of running away like a little bitch, I just stood there. So yeah, ripperoni, and first death. Yeah, I will start again from the gate, so I guess I will cut to the point when I'm ready to roll again. I think I was too hasty and this guy detected me, or at least is suspecting something. So this is kinda hard. I just hope he doesn't detect me and one-shot me. But yeah, we'll try our best. Come on, this is the one. Nope. Yep. If it didn't one-shot him, I would be in big trouble, I think. There should be a second guy, and I have no idea where he is. This is kinda rare, I guess. I can't see any enemies around. So yeah, so far this playthrough is pretty random. Also about the one thing I said when dealing with those wolves, this was pre-recorded, kinda for fun and in a very calm manner. So I was thinking before I should do this in the whole video, so I reduce my stutter when I'm talking. But I don't know. I hope the way I talk now is, you know, not very distracting or annoying, and if it is, just give me pointers or whatever, and I will try to improve on that. Also, I might sound kinda dull, because, you know, that's my voice, and if I can't seem to sound interesting, then I probably won't. So that's that. Also, there's another problem, which is if I try to talk a little slow, it might sound, you know, stiff or fake or something like that. or as if it's pre-scripted, you know? So this is hard. It's not easy at all. Maybe because I'm not a native speaker, but still. Yeah, those particular barrels have nice ingredients in them, like snowberries or some grapes. Normally they have shit loot most of the time, but these ones always have a good loot for alchemists. And this watchtower I'm going towards too will be the last point for episode here. It could get ugly, but most of the time this is a pretty easy fight because you have help. But let's see. Anything can happen, really. Oh shit. That was a pretty close one. If this bandit had a crossbow, it could get ugly. I'm just kinda being careful there, because on that mountain you can have saber cat spawning or pack of wolves. Also right in front of me there's another spawn, which can be another saber cat or a bear or wolves. So you know, I just don't want to die here. Yeah, it's only a wolf, so easy kill. Oh hey, it's our friend, Mr. Bear. Yeah. I just wanna fuck him up so badly. Revenge time. I'm getting my revenge. Oh come on, and game will fucking troll me right now. See, not much damage if I'm not in sneak. Yeah, and with those misses, am I gonna die again? Hell no. Heck no. Run. Now I'm going to shoot when I'm safe. Not making the same mistake twice, whoa. Yeah, now it's the time to shoot. Yep, and one more, and we should be good. Shanty struts around the bushes, around the rocks, and fuck you, yeah. I'm really happy I killed this bear. You know, in Requiem you are happy about small things, like getting revenge, finally dealing with that deadly wildlife which killed you before. Yeah, this is the highlight, this is the highlight. First day, bear speedrun, complete. Let's go. Ah yes, this is a downside to JK Skyrim, because you just can't roll into the city like you could before. We have to jump around this wooden fence, which is kinda gimmicky, but it's not that hard. It has been an unprofitable journey indeed, Mr. Cat. At least gadgets are immersive, buying skooma from you. That's nice. There is a mod immersive merchandising. I don't think it's for special edition yet. It's a very good mod, you can buy, you know, ores from mines owners. But it's not really needed. I'm just, you know, talking shit. And here we go with lockpicking a bad boy, which is really nice in 2.0. I very much like the changes in lockpicking. Even though it's harder to lockpick, you are not locked to apprentice locks till you get 50, you know. Anyway, that would be it for this one. Thank you for watching, and please give me some feedback. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. See ya.